Hi there, it's Heather, and welcome to Hawaii. I am on Maui, staying at the beautiful Four Seasons Wailea Resort. I love this hotel so much. It's so beautiful. It has the perfect oceanfront location, and I can't think of any place else that describes paradise more than this hotel. So let's go explore. Standard rooms here. They do have gorgeous suites, and I have a mountain view, which I don't love. I wanted an ocean view because if you're coming to Hawaii, you want to look at the ocean first thing in the morning. But I booked less than 6 months in advance and they were all sold out. So that's your first tip, is that you should be booking a year in advance to get the type of room that you want, because this is a super popular resort for good reason. But other than that, it's absolutely stunning. They have these gorgeous tan linen walls, and everything is very neutral and calming, and it feels so tropical. Also, every detail is taken care of for you. You have robes, you have slippers. I even love that they have a radio in the bathroom with 6 different types of music, and you just select the one that you want. I personally always have it on Hawaiian music, and it just fills up the room while you're taking a bath or you're getting ready for your day. I also love that they leave you reusable water bottles. They're complimentary, yours to take home. They tell you to personalize it, and near every elevator and all throughout the resort, there are refillable water stands. So they are not contributing plastic to the environment, and you get a really fun souvenir from your trip. I would say the rooms are huge. They are almost as big as my house at home, but please, please, please book early and get yourself an ocean view. I know it's pricey, but it is Maui. You need to wake up and see the ocean first thing. The grounds here are absolutely stunning, and it's not all just about the beach and the ocean, though let's be honest, that's why you come here. You want the gorgeous views of the Pacific Ocean. But the Four Seasons has such a beautiful garden, and what's really cool is that it's on the roof of the floors below you, so they're not wasting any space here. And in these gardens you're going to find beautiful artwork and sculptures. There is a whole grove of plumeria trees, which is my personal favorite. I love plumerias, and they kind of just lead you out to this overlook of the resort below you and the Pacific Ocean and the West Maui Mountains beyond. But there's also fun things to do in these gardens. There is a chessboard, there is a croquet field, there is even a vegetable garden where the gardeners are growing fruits and vegetables and herbs that they use in the restaurants on property, and it's just so peaceful. There's nobody ever around, so if you want to just decompress for a few minutes, this is a great place to come and take a walk. When you stay at the Four Seasons, no matter where in the world it is, you expect top-notch service, and the resort at Wailea does not disappoint. I was consistently blown away by the level of service I was receiving. It almost felt like they were reading my mind and anticipating my needs before I could even think that I needed them. And that's what you expect when you stay at a Four Seasons. So from the pool attendants who come by every hour with sticks of pineapple or mochi ice cream, the ice cream bar, the complimentary sunblock in 3 different SPFs that are around every pool. You know, even the servers, when you're sitting down to dinner, they know how to recommend the food, and when you tell them what you like, they can customize something for you. Even the valets, I would call down for my car every morning and they would have it there waiting for me with beach towels and bottles of water. Even when I visited Haleakala, they threw in giant blankets into the trunk so that I wouldn't be too cold at the top of the volcano. They are just on point with everything. And if you want to be completely pampered on your vacation, this is where you stay. The Four Seasons is located on Wailea Beach, which is consistently rated one of the best beaches in the world by a whole host of magazines. You can look it up, but what a treat to get to stay on Wailea Beach, which is this beautiful white sand overlooking the West Maui Mountains. And if you go in the wintertime, you're going to be lucky enough to see humpback whales migrating right in front of you. I mean, it's unreal. But the Four Seasons will set up complimentary beach chairs, umbrellas for you. Just check in with an attendant and they'll bring you out to your seat. You don't have to lug anything with you. And what I really like about this location is that there's a beach path that goes along all of Wailea Beach that connects every single one of the hotels in the area. It's about 2 miles long, and you can just stroll in the morning. People were jogging between the properties and really just take in a complete view of the beach and check out the different hotels along the way. There are 3 pools here at the resort. There is the fountain pool, which is kind of the main pool in the middle of the resort, and it's got a giant fountain in the middle that you can swim under and it splashes on you, and it also has a pretty view towards the ocean. And the second pool is the waterfall pool, and that's designed specifically for kids. It's a little bit smaller. It's got a tiny mini little water slide that they can go down. I went down it too because that's really my speed for a water slide, not scary at all. And then finally there is the adults only Serenity pool, which is elevated and away from the rest of the resort, and it has an infinity edge pool that looks out onto this perfect view of the ocean and the West Maui Mountains. There's a swim up bar, and it's so quiet and peaceful, and I've been staring at the palm trees for hours, and I just think that I'm probably never ever going to leave here. What's really cool here at the Four Seasons is that they offer complimentary poolside and ocean view and oceanfront cabanas. You don't have to pay anything extra for them. They are first come, first serve, so when you're ready to head to the pool or the beach, you just talk to the attendant and they will find you one that is available. And you can kind of have it all day as long as you check in with them and let them know if you're going to be leaving for lunch and then coming back. And you know, they'll bring you around juice and ice cream and water just to make sure that you feel really well taken care of. And there's a complimentary sunblock by the pools. So all of the little touches that you need are taken care of. But what I did for myself today was treated myself to renting one of the specialty cabanas. At the adults only pool, there are 6 cabanas available for rent, and 2 of them face directly to the ocean with like the most picture perfect view. So I rented the Missoni cabana, which has textiles and couches designed by the Italian designer, and it comes with your very own cabana attendant. They include either champagne or 4 cocktails for you. You have lunch included for 2 people. You also get a bunch of fans, towels, robes, shaded seating, water, juices, a fruit platter, a TV that you can hook your phone up to and play your own music. It is the ultimate luxury, the ultimate way to pamper yourself, and I honestly don't think I will ever come to a pool again without having a cabana like this, because it's like I'm just gonna live here. I live here now, that's all, I live here. The food at the Four Seasons is on point, and you wouldn't expect anything less, right? This is the Four Seasons. but there were so many different options, and I really loved every single one of them. Ferraro's is an Italian restaurant, and it's open for lunch or dinner. Reservations required for dinner, but it's Wailea's only true oceanfront restaurant, and you're sitting amongst these beautiful lanterns, watching the sunset and listening to the ocean waves, and they hand make their pasta, and they have a wood-fired pizza oven, and I am drooling just thinking about it, and I think I need to go back for dinner tonight. And I loved it so much, it's actually where I had my wedding reception. The food is fantastic, and I cannot recommend it enough. And then there's Duo Steak and Seafood. At night, it's a steakhouse with some seafood on the side because Hawaii. But during the day, this is where the resort offers their breakfast, and you can either get a full buffet or there's an a la carte menu, and the food there is excellent. There are even a ton of options for us vegans who don't want to eat Kahlua pork every day, or there's also just a juice and smoothie bar where you can walk in, fill out a card to customize your smoothie, and be on your way. And then there's Spago, the famous Beverly Hills restaurant, right? Well, Wolfgang Puck opened up an outpost here in Maui, and it is phenomenal. You're gonna find all of his creations that he's famous for, like the smoked salmon pizza, but they also have a Hawaiian twist on the menu, and every night there's a new special, so you never know what you're gonna find. When I was there, it was a Cantonese duck that looked amazing. So no matter where you choose to eat at the Four Seasons, you're gonna fall in love. Even the poolside dining was amazing. The food is fantastic. When you're on vacation, you need an adult beverage or two, right? I mean, it's not vacation without a Mai Tai. So the Four Seasons has you covered. There's a bar at Ferraro's that you can walk up to at any time if you'd like. There's a swim up bar at the adults only Serenity Pool, which I saw so many people having a great time at because it comes with the gorgeous ocean view. And then there's the poolside dining where your servers will bring you any cocktail you can think of, and you never have to leave the comfort of your pool chair. But my favorite by far is the lobby lounge, and it is exactly what it sounds like, a lounge just off the lobby right in the heart of the hotel. But it's open air, so you have these beautiful ocean views with the breezes. The mixologists on staff here are amazing. I have never tasted cocktails like these. They are delicious and potent and beautiful. So for all you Instagrammers out there, this is where you're going to get those beautiful cocktail shots. But every evening, the lobby lounge turns into a show where the torch lighting of the resort starts. They have a musician come in, and there's also a hula show every single night. So you can come in, get your beverage of choice, even order a couple of appetizers, sit on these beautiful couches, take in the show, look at the ocean, and what more could you possibly want in the world? It's heaven. There is a resort fee at Four Seasons, which is just something that's very common in Hawaii. Almost every hotel has one, but included in the resort fee are a lot of activities. And I really like it because they try to give people the local Hawaiian culture. So there's palm frond weaving and lei making, and they do different stuff every day. So make sure you get your schedule when you check in, and definitely try to take some time to go ahead and do one or two. They don't take long, but they're a lot of fun. The spa at the Four Seasons was wonderful. I like to go to the spa on vacation. I don't know about you, but where else am I going to be getting my massages from? And they were just so wonderful. I did a couples massage. You can choose to do a couples massage at the beach, but I was actually in the spa itself, and it was so delightful. I love nothing more than when a spa therapist tells you or asks you where you want them to concentrate, and then they actually concentrate on those body parts. That doesn't happen enough, but it did with my massage at the Four Seasons. And I added on a foot massage that was, oh my gosh. But anyway, enough about me. They have these beautiful locker rooms and these relaxation rooms in tones of like blues and brown, so you feel like you're under the water, and they have coconut water for you and dried fruit, and it was wonderful, and I feel like everybody should be trying the spa when they stay there. It was so good. I look a little crazy, but that was such a good massage. I love when the masseuse listens when she asks where you need the most work done and then does it. Oh gosh, that was so delightful. I'm in like a little lavender scented cloud right now. Just like all hotels, there is a gym located at the Four Seasons. If you're so inclined to work out on vacation, you're gonna be very happy. There's a weight room, but what I thought was so cool is that they have this open air cardio area. So you can get on your treadmill or your elliptical and you're just surrounded by tropical breezes and views of the gardens, and like that would almost motivate me to work out, where I'm not stuck in a gym, but I can be outside enjoying, you know, the scenery. And they also have this outdoor functional fitness area. So you feel like you're in the jungle, but this is where you can do like your boxing, because there's a boxing bag, and they have like, you know, some steppers out there and TRX bands. So it's really cool because it's not often you get to work outside in the elements, which I thought was fun. And then, unlike a lot of places, they offer fitness classes that are complimentary. So stand-up paddleboard yoga, stand-up paddleboard cardio. There were some boot camp classes, but it just seemed really nice that you didn't have to pay for it and you can take advantage of having an instructor teach you how to do the exercises properly. Plus, who doesn't really want to go stand-up paddleboarding and get some yoga in? It's not anything I can do at home, so it sounded really cool. There's so much shopping at the Four Seasons Wailea. I was a little bit overwhelmed by it. They have these gorgeous beachy boutiques, but it's not just like, you know, a sweatshirt here and there. It's high-end resort wear. So gorgeous bathing suits. I definitely spent way too much on a bathing suit, but I couldn't help myself because it was gorgeous. You know, cover-ups, beautiful dresses, Hawaiian shirts for the men. They even have the fun like family Hawaiian shirts and dresses. And so if you want to do your Christmas card, they have you covered. Then they have beautiful sandals, jewelry, and they have some sweatshirts with the Four Seasons logo, you know, in case you need to have one to take home. But they are pricey, but that's okay because that's what you expect from the Four Seasons. But what I really love is that every single day they set up an artist's fair. So fine artists from around Maui can come into the breezeway outside the shops and showcase their artwork. And if you want to take one of these gorgeous paintings or photographs or sculptures home, you can. You don't have to go seek out the art galleries. They're just there. And it was such a magical treat every day to wake up and see what artists were going to be showcasing. And then beyond that, about twice a week, I think it was Tuesdays and Thursdays, they do a more local crafts fair where they bring in even more local artisans and that just bake bread or do different jams and jellies. And it's almost like a little flea market on the lawn where you can go and get all of your local homemade Maui products. I bought some sea salt. I definitely bought some lily koi butter. And I may have picked up a couple of Maui breads as well. It was fantastic. And that was my stay at the Four Seasons Maui at Wailea. What a gorgeous hotel. It is on one of the best beaches in the world in a super quiet destination that's convenient to the rest of the island. But really, it's all about the service here. I was so impressed at every turn how they just anticipate your needs, which is what you expect from a Four Seasons, and they did not disappoint. Not to mention the food was fantastic and all the beautiful flowers and the entertainment. I hope that you loved the tour and that it inspired you to book your trip here. As always, please, if you like this video, share it with your friends, like and subscribe. I'm Heather, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Aloha, Lucy. Aloha. I don't think Lucy likes me. Aloha. I think